Well, hey, welcome to another episode of Maker's Monday, featuring me. I'm not Ragtie, he's a buddy of mine. Thought I'd wear his shirt. But my name is Bill Lutes, and I do a podcast with Tim Sway and Phil Pinsky. It's called Reclaimed Audio. I also make content for YouTube videos and use tools and make things. You can find out most of my social media stuff. I don't know how this magic happens. Go to williamlutes.com. Well, I can tell you that other people have defined me many ways. I've been called a maker, a woodworker, a metal worker. Some people have even called me an artist. But I would say I define myself more as a solution looking for a problem. I love creativity in all of its aspects, and I love sharing what we can do by using our hands, making things ourselves. Anyway, so I'm a maker. I make things. I like making things. I bet you make things too. If you don't make things, you should make things. It's not this one, but the last thing I made was a Cigar Box Guitar. I like this one. I've made all kinds of stuff. I make furniture, I make tools, I make jigs, I make people smile as much as I possibly can. I make a fool out of myself a lot too. But I've just recently, over the last several months, discovered Cigar Box Guitars. And I've been making these, and I've been selling them, and I've been playing them, and learning, and doing all kinds. I never in my life thought I could join the music club. Now, I don't know if the noise that I create with this is officially called music, but it is to me. And I never thought in my entire, I'm going to be 52 years old, and I never thought that I would be able to actually learn how to make music. And I am learning that now, and it's a dream come true for me. So this is my latest passion. This is the last thing I made as a commission for somebody. Was a Cigar Box Guitar that I sent off to Atlanta, Georgia for a friend, and it was a gift. But anyway, to answer that question, what do I make? I make noise. What is my favorite tool, piece of equipment? Easy. I'm holding it, or this right here. I am by no means a tech-savvy person. I barely know how to use my phone and that computer. But what I can do with this phone and that computer is I can make connections with people all over the world. And the maker community has been brought to me via this iPhone, or this smartphone, and this computer. I have a podcast with my two best friends. One's in Connecticut, I'm in California, United States, and the other one's in Canada. You know, two different countries, and we every week we share, and we enjoy this community for everything that it can be. So that's my favorite piece of equipment or tool or thing is these magic boxes that allow the entirety of this world, everything, the entire human history is right here. I don't know enough to look it up, but this helps me solve problems. It answers questions. It allows me to share. That's it's mind blowing. It allows me to have friends, again, all over the city that I live in, the state of California, the United States of America, and several countries around the world. I've gotten to know people, and I've shared, and I've learned, and wow, beat that. Go ahead, I dare you, top that. Next up, we want to know what's one of my favorite projects, something I'm proud of, something that means a lot that I've ever made. And I have to answer that by saying I made a hair salon. About 5 years ago, my wife decided to open up her own business, and I had the honor and the privilege to help she and her business partners out by making all the furniture and the fixtures to help them save some money and get up and running. And that's what essentially got me started in this maker community, because I got online to get some ideas, and I started making things again with my hands. I've always made a living using my hands, but I had gotten out of being creative, and it had been quite a while. So that's what means the most to me. That's what sparked getting to know all these people, this community, sharing content online. Like I said, I do podcasts. I don't even know what a podcast is. I do one. What is that? So the thing that means the most to me would be that project, which was a long, intensive project, by the way, that got the juices flowing and creativity going, got me fired up. So I can't thank my best friend and my wife, my partner in life, enough. And the support that she's given me since over the last several years to be a part of this community. So yeah, that's my. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's the next project I'm going to make." That's always my favorite one, or it was the last one that I made. No, that specifically, I've made a lot of things, made a lot of different things over the years, and that is by far my favorite. That first piece of furniture for that salon that started all of this. Here I am answering questions, not very well, for you. Alright, so if I understand the last question is, what new skill am I most excited to learn? My favorite new skill, what would that be? And I would say it's going to be learning how to be a father. Recently, it's a long story short, I reconnected with my teenage daughter. I hadn't seen her since she was 4 months old. And the universe smiled at me, said I'm being a human being. It's 4th of July, by the way. We're going to hear some of that. But anyway, the universe smiled upon me, and I reconnected with this young lady who's so brilliant and beautiful and smart. And I hope that I can learn to be a role model and a person that she can look up to. And she has a family. She's got a mom and dad. I don't have to worry about none of that. But I want to learn how to be a better human being and set an example and show her what this community has taught me, what being a maker has taught me, what being, involved again in some pretty cool stuff. So that's a skill I want to learn. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better human. I want to learn how to be a parent and a dad. And so that's it. Thank you for sharing this space with me for the last few minutes. I'm very proud when things like these opportunities come my way. Again, I love you all, if I haven't already said it, and it means so much to me to share, to learn with all of you. I bid you adieu.